Welcome to Art and People. My name is Manuel Ringlstetter, and this is my journey to find out all about creativity. I want to meet inspiring and fascinating artists across all genres. I want to find the spark that drives them all to create. Come with me on this journey and uncover some of the greatest secrets. Be inspired. This is an interview with the principal ballerina Kristina and the soloist dancer Henry Gray from the Bavarian State Ballet. Welcome Kristina, welcome Henry.
Thank you.
How and when did you actually become involved in dancing? Could you tell us a little bit about your journey?
My parents took me to see Cinderella when I was 4, and I was obsessed with it and just made them put me in ballet and never stopped.
I actually started with jazz when I turned 5, and then I started ballet when I was 8 because I was told by my teacher that if I did ballet, my jazz would improve, and then it kind of snowballed from there and just kind of eventually took over my life.
What is the best thing that you learned through dancing that you could transfer to your normal life?
There's so many.
There's so much, yeah.
And share some.
I think the biggest thing I've learned from being a dancer is I should really not set expectations. You have the expectation that you're going to nail that step, or having the expectation of getting cast for something and then you don't and there's a huge letdown. But if you didn't put that pressure on yourself, maybe you would enjoy the outcome more, something like that. But I think that's really applicable to life.
Number one being patience. Being a professional dancer especially, it's taught me to be patient with myself and not expect too much of myself too soon. And the second being how to be confident in yourself without external validation. Well, the dance industry is really tough. Very rarely do you hear good feedback about yourself. Your teachers, your coaches, ballet masters, they're there to point out what's wrong with what you're doing so that you can get better. But quite often it can really get you down that no one's telling you that you're actually moving in the right direction, or no one's telling you if you've succeeded at something. You need to find that confidence within yourself.
It takes a while to get to that point.
Oh yeah, oh man.
So what inspires you at the moment the most?
For me, I think it's the creativity that happens when you collaborate with people, bring people together and create something so awesome. So that really inspires me.
What are you most proud of?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I would say I'm proud to have made it. Like, I had this dream when I was 4 years old, and now here I am, and I've lived in 3 countries and gotten to dance all over the world, and I made it. Like, that's wild. What? I'm still here, still going.
I guess we never really stop and think about the fact that there are so many people who want to do what we do. For me, it's that I made it out, which I love New Zealand, but as a dancer, there's not much for you there, and I wanted to do more, so yeah.
To the other side of the planet at that young age, and to make it, that's like the rock and roll dream, you know? Absolutely, so you can be super proud of that. And I mean it. What was the most funny or embarrassing moment you had ever on stage?
Should I go first?
If you want.
So it was my first season in Amsterdam. The company did not know me that well. We were on tour, and when you go on tour, you don't get to try things on stage beforehand. You just kind of get there, get ready, do the show. So we were doing Giselle, and you're in these long tulle skirts, and I had to get off stage with 16 girls. We all had to do the same steps, and we did this like jumping sequence off the stage. And I knew I was gonna step on my skirt and eat it again, which is exactly what I did. I went for the jump, I was in the front of the stage, I went for the last jump and I stepped on my skirt and just fell down again, and I literally heard the audience go, "Oh!"
Everyone saw it coming, eh?
Everyone felt it, man. So yeah, that was my introduction to the Dutch National Ballet.
What was your favorite part at the shooting today, or your favorite outfit?
My favorite outfit was your floral suit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yay.
I was kind of jealous.
My favorite outfit were those really long pants that I had on.
You ripped open?
No, not the ones I broke. The kind of sun god moment with the like extra fabric around it were really loose, and
I also really enjoyed just getting to improv with you.
yeah, that was fun. We've never done that before.
We've never done that.
See, our job doesn't let us do these
We never get
things
to be
at
creative
all.
like this.
No.
You both are still so young, but I want to ask the question. What comes after being a world-class ballet dancer in your 20s?
Depression. That comes before. No.
I think about it a lot, and I don't really have an answer, but I think it's just when it's time, the next thing is gonna pop up, and then that's the new direction to go into.
Door will open.
I'm working on my college degree. Been working on it for 10 years, but
Are you?
yeah,
What?
fine arts, liberal arts,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How did I not know this?
because I've taken a little pause while I've been
Right.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we know, very interested in politics. Being an activist, working for a non-profit, working as a policy advisor for politicians could be something that I'd be interested in. But at the same time, I would like to pursue writing more and actually make something of it. I think when you retire as a dancer, you don't stop being an artist. I don't think that ever really leaves you. But I think for me, it would be morphing into a different medium.
The coronavirus has hit us very hard all over the world, and most of us very unprepared. I guess all of your shows were canceled in the last month. How did you get through this COVID-19 situation so far?
Alcohol, Netflix, marijuana. No, kidding. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no fucking idea how I got through it. You know, New Zealand closed its borders. I really tried to go home, found out that that wasn't possible, it wasn't allowed. So, I don't know, it was my worst nightmare, being stuck in my apartment alone by myself for months without seeing anyone, doing anything, without dancing, without performing. I have no idea.
So when the lockdown happened, we were preparing for Swan Lake, which is like incredibly demanding.
Yeah.
If the lockdown didn't happen, I don't know if I would have made it through Swan Lake. So I was like pretty tired at that point. So the fact that the lockdown happened was like a huge pressure release for me. I was not prepared to actually get a break and take care of myself. So I treated it as that and just like embraced the free time. Just hung out with my husband and our dogs. And it just felt like the biggest gift of time, even though the uncertainty was a lot to deal with, just not knowing anything really, what it meant for our jobs, what it meant for our health, our families, everything. Like, that was stressful. But the actual time of the quarantine was more positive for me.
Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more episodes of Art and People. See you next time.